This is Jim, and right now I'm in Austin, Texas. It's the last day of July 2010, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you're riding up to Amarillo to watch Billy and Tracy eat, right? Well, I was strongly tempted to do that, but unfortunately I just got too much to do this weekend to go all the 480 miles one way to Amarillo, so I'll just have to live vicariously like the rest of us through watching the By Way of Motorcycle videos. I do have a consolation prize, the Two Wheel Texans Forum, which is a very active motorcycle forum, and you don't have to be a Texan to join. Just Google Two Wheel Texans. I have a monthly pie run, what we call a pie run. Today's pie run is to Goodley, Texas, which is about 180 miles north of here, up near Fort Worth. I'll be taking back roads up there, and then I'll come back on the interstate. And it's about 4 hours on the back roads, 3.5 on the interstate coming back. This will be the first time for me to wear my Kevlar riding pants from Motoport. Do you think they make my butt look big? But anyway, these are Kevlar armored pants. First time to wear those. So I'm looking forward to the ride. Alrighty. There's the FJR, all ready to go. And this is Jim in Texas. Let's go riding. Okay, we are leaving. We just left Copper's Cove where I got my warning ticket. And we are adjacent to Fort Hood, U.S. Army base Fort Hood, the largest Army post in the country, I believe, and maybe the world. It's certainly a very large base. I spent just shy of 2 years there as an Air Force liaison officer to the 3rd Armored Corps that's there. It can be pretty hot in the summer. It's been a cool ride so far. It's 8:09 in the morning, 80 degrees, not too bad. It's going to get up to 100 for the trip back. I'm not looking forward to that. Beautiful country. It's not super twisty, but it's not arrow straight roads either. It's just been a pretty nice ride so far. Getting a warning ticket was nice. I was about to stop anyway because I felt I needed to drink some water, so my strategy of being very polite, having my insurance and driver's license out quickly, having a current inspection, not having any obvious horrible things on my bike that might be unsafe. I didn't admit to speeding because I honestly didn't think I was speeding, but you know, I didn't argue with him. I always say that. He says, you know, I stopped you because you were going 65 into 55. And I said, well, sir, I try real hard to drive the speed limit. I don't recall going that fast. And he said, okay. So you know, he took my information, went back, and you know, he had a little handheld computer he was doing all of this on. Obviously looked me up in Big Brother's database, decided I was harmless, gave me a warning ticket, and let me go. This is heart of Texas. This is the central part of Texas. I like it here, except in July. The last day of July is not the best day to be here, at least not in a couple of hours when it gets real hot. You can see from the amount of green that we have, we've had a very wet July. It's been a cool July. Today, if it goes over 100 today, at least in Austin, it'll be the first time this year that it's gone over 100. Last year, by the 1st of August, we had 40 days over 100, including every day in July. So it's much cooler than it was last year. I like the ride to eat because it's not a group ride. Really, it can be if you want it to be. Basically what happens is the moderators of the Two Wheel Texans Forum on the web, somebody picks a little country restaurant or cafe, says everybody ride here and let's eat. They call it a pie run. Let's go eat pie. And you could, a lot of times people form groups. People come from all over Texas and Oklahoma for these, and a lot of people form groups of their own, but it's not really a group ride per se. And
I don't mind a short group ride like a Patriot Guard typical ride, or some of our Austin motorcycle meetup group rides that are, you know, an hour long. But I don't like to drive almost 200 miles as a group. That's I like to go at my own pace. Anyway, this is Jim. This is Central Texas. That's Fort Hood to my right, and I'm having a great day so far.
See that with some other riders. This is a fun two-wheel Texan event. You can see quite a lot of bikes showed up, and a whole lot of FJRs and other sport touring bikes. This is one of the few group events where sport touring bikes outnumber everybody else. We still have a share of cruisers, but a whole passel of FJRs, including mine. And of course there's some Harleys, but even the Harleys are the touring models. I don't know how many bikes it is, about 100 I think, I heard somebody say. A real pretty newish VFR. I like that bike. Several Honda STs, and like I say, there's an FJR there, another FJR, a couple more FJRs back over there. Two-wheel Texans. I like the fact that it can be a group ride if you want to hook up with a group, or if you do like me and just want to ride by yourself and then meet people at the end, you can do that. There's a Bass Boat Blue FJR. Well, I was going to show you one thing. This is mine. See the big bag there? That's something Motoport sells to hold all your riding gear. That's the small Kevlar bag. Supposedly that can't be cut with a knife. So I bought it. I didn't see it. The guy there who runs it, Wayne, told me he was just coming out with these, and because people said, well, you know, they can't find a place to keep their Kevlar riding suits, and he said, I'll buy this. I said, I'll buy the small bag, and it's pretty huge. I'm still not sold on the concept, but in there is Kevlar riding pants, Kevlar, big heavy Kevlar jacket, helmet, and a tank bag are all in there, locked to my bike. Well, this is Jim in Texas. Time to go back from Goodley, Texas, here, the Chisholm restaurant, back to Austin.